to another episode of Sanford Says. My name is Lisa Holder. I'm the Communications Officer for the City of Sanford. And today's topic is the best of Sanford. And y'all must be wondering, what does that mean? Sanford's got a lot of bests. Well, there is something in particular about that statement. And today I have three very special guests with me. I have Perla Crosby. Perla Crosby is the editor-in-chief for the My Sanford magazine. Welcome, Perla.
Welcome.
Hola.
Hola.
And Claudia Munlos. Claudia is the founder of Sanford 365. And Daniela Hume is the social media marketing specialist for the My Sanford magazine. Welcome, ladies.
Thank
Hi.
you.
Thanks for having us.
Happy to be here.
It is a wonderful time of the year. It's the time for the Best of Sanford Awards ceremony, and these ladies are going to be sharing with us a great event that's coming up on September 2nd. But before we do that, we're just going to ask the Sanfordites here what their favorite Sanford thing to do is. What do you like to do Sanfording-wise? And I'll share real quickly. I like to walk my dog or my dogs from my home to downtown Sanford through the residential neighborhood, down to the waterfront, into our downtown shops as well. And I love that. And that's what I like about our city. It's so walkable, and it's friendly and wonderful, and I recognize people and say hi to them as I'm walking. What about you, Claudia?
I have obviously a lot of favorite things to do in Sanford, but my new favorite thing is sitting up on the rooftop terrace of Hollebach's, like the new rooftop terrace. It's just awesome, and I feel like I'm back home in Germany when I'm sitting up there, like drinking a beer and eating a pretzel. It's just awesome. And like watching the sunset from up there, it's just perfect. It's heaven.
It is so lovely.
Heaven on earth.
And what about you, Perla?
Well, for me, I like to eat and I like to cook, but I like to enjoy the local restaurant in downtown. That's make me feel so happy. The restaurant in downtown, they are amazing. You can be in anywhere in the world. They have a wonderful restaurant we had here in downtown Sanford.
Yes.
And Daniela?
Yes, I second that. All the restaurants here are absolutely fabulous. But my favorite thing to do would be either sunrises or sunsets. I love taking a drive down there from my house in Sanford and taking photos of those beautiful sunsets on the marina. I mean, it is hard to miss, and it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. And the sunsets here, something about it on the marina, it just looks so fabulous.
It is. I agree with you 110%. Every day it's something, brilliant colors of the rainbow. It's just incredible.
Yes.
So yes, and that's free, right? You can go
yes,
to
and that's free.
All right, so let's jump right into the topic of the Best of Sanford award ceremony. So who'd like to start off? Perla or Claudia? Would you like to start off about that? Some details about what is this?
A few details. So yeah, this is the fourth time that My Sanford magazine is hosting this event. So it's basically a Reader's Choice Awards. The readers of My Sanford magazine have been asked to vote for their favorite places in Sanford, and that's how the winners are basically selected. So every year, the event is actually an event that is normally hosted with an audience, but obviously this year things are going to be a little bit different with the situation we're all in. So this year, what they're doing different is instead of hosting an actual event at the Wayne Dench Performing Arts Center, it's still going to be at that location, but without an audience. So it's going to be a live stream of the event. They are going to, the second thing that is different is that they are going to have a winner as well as the runner-up and first and second runner-up, basically. So they are not just announcing the winner, but also like letting people know who are the other two contenders that were in the running, basically, for that. Because a lot of times it's very close, and like we feel like the runner-ups should be honored as well. Then also another difference is that this year there's going to be an additional MC, and that person is actually a Latin MC. So I think Perla wanted to say something about that as well, real quick.
Yeah.
Yes, we know we had a big Latino community in Sanford, in Seminole County, but let's talk about Sanford specific. More than 20% is Latina. So we include this year a Latina. She is a Marta Mati Frias. She had the radio show, and she is very known from the Spanish community in Orlando and Kissimmee and Seminole County as well. She lives in Seminole County. So she is new in the event, and we want to include our community. Por eso hablo español. Le doy la bienvenida a toda mi gente a que asistan a este evento, sea online o puedan venir personalmente a disfrutar de los restaurantes y de las facilidades de nuestra comunidad. What I say, I welcome the Latin community to enjoy and be part of that event in the live stream, and they can come down and enjoy in the restaurant. That's something additional we're going to have. So people can enjoy and watch the watching party from some specific location, and that's going to be fun. Of course, it's important to mention that we're going to respect the protocol because we are still in the, this is the hard time, the pandemic time, and we need to respect the rule and the protocol. So that's the reason everybody needs to wear and follow the rule, and that's what we're going to do in the event,
right,
and in the restaurant.
Yes, and so we may say that this has been rescheduled, right, because the originally this is held, it's a 2019 Reader's Choice Awards, because it originally was supposed to be in earlier in the year.
Yes, this is the 2019-2020 because we celebrate the event in the 2020. We consider that we cannot pick up or the best for 2020 and the beginning the 2020. We need to wait, and people need to see how good you are,
right,
in order to vote for you. So this is the 2019-2020
yes,
event.
Yes. And so this was it's a Reader's Choice event or awards ceremony. So this was put out through social media, and the community, not only Sanford but everywhere, were able to vote for their favorite restaurant, whatever business in the city of Sanford. So it's Pearl, you want to say something?
Yes, I want to mention that every year we growing. We had thousands and thousands and thousands of people voting for, and the most important. The zip code, we have people voting from Orlando, we have people voting from Seminole County. It's not just people voting from Sanford. And that's pleased us because our local business in Sanford, they deserve the recognition for everybody because we have the great business community, and they are working hard to showcase Sanford in the best way.
Yes.
So every year is more and more. So if we remember the first event, we started in 2016, and we put the event. The event was in the Welcome Center, and we thought maybe nobody going to attend, or few. That was packed. In the 2017, then we had more than 400 people in the Wayne Denge. So
yes.
We're growing every time more. So
and you had a red carpet event, and it's been a very wonderful. It's growing, yes, with the lovely gowns that you wear. It's a big deal. And Perla wants to say something.
Yes, I want to mention, and it's important to mention, not because I'm here, but this is a personal recognition and professional recognition to the city of Sanford. I can do the magazine. I can do the Best of Sanford. I can make it happen, anything, if I don't have the city support. And I had the support from the city of Sanford from the day one. And it's a personal, like I say, and professional recognition. The city of Sanford, every time they think it's something positive for the community, and it's a quality, because the city don't going to support something is not quality. So that's made me happy, because people can have the great event and great production. Thank you to the city. Thank you for the presenting sponsor for the Best of Sanford. It's an honor for us. Thank you very much.
It's been a wonderful, wonderful partnership, Perla, and continue to enjoy working with you. So let's see. Perla's going to step out. She's a busy woman. She's got photo shoots to arrange and things like that. So we have Claudia and Daniela here. Thank you, Perla.
Thank you, Perla.
And And so we're gonna follow up with some more questions and some more information about the Best of Sanford. Did you want to share some things, Daniela?
Yes. So if you are interested in actually going to one of the restaurants that are going to be showing the Best of Sanford, I have a list right here for you. We have the Old Jailhouse in Sanford. Then we have Sanford Brewing, the Celery City Craft, West End Trading Company, the Corner Cafe, the Colonial Room Restaurant, Buster's Bistro, and of course, there's plenty of places online that you can find it. So you can visit Sanford 365's page. On their social media, they'll have the link posted there. The City of Sanford, they of course will have it listed on their website. bestofsanford.com is where you can find all of the things related to this event. And of course, on my Sanford magazine page, you can find the link to the event there so you and your family can enjoy it. If you don't want to go out that night, you can watch it from the comfort of your own home.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. It's a great virtual event. Right?
Yeah,
Claudia,
it's awesome.
would you
Yeah,
like
it's a
to-
very professional production, actually. So we're going to be, before the event, also still having like a little bit of a red carpet event because the winners are still going to show up, obviously, at the Wayne Dench and to receive their awards. So we're going to still do, a few interviews and things like that. And then Daniela and me are going to actually stop by some of the watch parties like around town. So we're going to just to show you what's going on. And of course, all like Perla already said, like following the protocol, like, keeping social distance and Sanfording safely. So
Yes.
yes.
Okay, great. So people can still participate by going to one of these watch parties with
Yes.
those locations that you mentioned.
That's correct.
And,
And they're going to have some specials that day. So they're going to have like, happy hour specials or special dinners. I think Buster's Bistro is doing like a shrimp dinner or something.
Yes.
So we have that all posted on social media so people can check like what the restaurants are offering.
Okay, and so we mention the date, September 2nd.
September 2nd.
Yes, we did mention
that's
the date.
important. Even though you can probably still watch it like afterwards because it's
Right.
going to be all recorded and it'll be posted, but it's more fun to watch it live.
Yes.
For sure.
It's just like the
Yes.
Academy Awards or the, what is it, the
Yeah.
MTV Video
Yep,
Music Awards are coming
it's
up.
all of that.
Yes, so set your DVRs. No, make sure that you are definitely share that with your friends and all of that.
Oh,
More
yeah.
people that watch this. So yes, Sanford, Best of Sanford magazine events. It's just a wonderful, wonderful event that we have this year at the Wayne Dench Performing Arts Center. And do you want to remind people, Danielle, how they can hook up, get involved, and just watch it if they need to?
Yeah, so the watch party will actually start around 5:30. So you can, head to one of the restaurants or bars that I just mentioned. And like Claudia said, there's going to be lots of specials, lots of happy hour specials. So it's just really great way for the community to come together safely since we can't all be together in person. It gives many options to members of the community to go to these different restaurants. And one of the ones I would like to mention, there's a family watch party with activities for kids at the Colonial Room Restaurant. So that's definitely, if you have little ones that you want to bring, that's a great place that you could bring your family to.
Okay, and so that's really great news. We are a family-friendly city, of course. And so when we talk about these awards, do you recall some of the categories that are going to be there for the
there's
award?
like of course there's always like best overall restaurant, then there's like the best bar, best downtown restaurant, best casual restaurant, then there's other like other categories where best, I think they have best doctor,
Okay.
best like what was it, photographer, best all kinds of things.
Yeah, all
Best
kinds of good things. Yeah, and
yeah,
so
but a lot of it is focused, of course, around like like restaurants and bars.
right. And so if we have listeners that have not been to the city of Sanford, have not come downtown, this is a great probably preview to all of the wonderful events and people and places that you could participate in, come down and visit. But
Definitely.
depending upon where you're listening, it's a great promotion for the town, for the businesses and business community too of Sanford, Florida. So is there any other things that we should share with the listeners, ladies, Daniela, Claudia, just to kind of tune in, because we can't physically be at the actual awards ceremony, but there's several places where you can attend a watch party, also from the comfort of your own home, obviously. And the websites, it's the My Sanford magazine Facebook page, correct?
Yep, it's going to be
Sanford-
listed on there.
yes.
And then the bestofsanford.com. is where you could go, and that's going to be where everything you can find about the event is going to be listed there.
In one place, yeah.
Yeah, and I just want to mention to our viewers and everyone coming out, we are definitely taking precautions. You know, we understand there's a pandemic going, but we want everyone to know that we are doing it safely. We are Sanfording safely. So just feel comfortable and know, you know, you can go out and have a nice time, and you can do it safely and celebrate the community and all the great things that we've accomplished.
Right, wonderful. And then Sanford 365, Claudia, that you have your own following, your own Facebook, a website, and all of that, where you have events for City of Sanford types of things. So you want to share some information?
Well, right now we haven't been very busy as of the last 3 months or so, because there weren't that many events. So it was kind of like, we were just keeping the content just like positive and just sharing other things about the community. But now we're seeing more and more events. So we have a weekly newsletter that we mail out to like over 6,000 people now, 6,000 subscribers. Just to keep everybody updated on what's happening in Sanford and like things to do, for families, pretty much for everybody. And we have an events calendar and an app where you can also always go online and just find out what's happening. Like right now, tomorrow, whenever you're planning on visiting Sanford, there's, all the things to do can be found on there.
And that's a Sanford 365 app, right?
On the app that is free in the App Store, Google and Apple, and then of course on the website as well, sanford365.com, and then Facebook page. That's where we're just sharing, general news and things like that. But the newsletter is like something that goes out every week. Well, as of lately, not as often as as we used to, but like definitely, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the place to turn to for finding out what's going on in the city of Sanford.
That's for sure.
In general. All right, so that's some great information. Sounds like a lot of fun, and I know everybody's anticipating this event.
Yes.
And the City of Sanford is a presenting sponsor, supporting the businesses and the business community. My Sanford Magazine, who's done a whole lot for the city in general and promoting everything wonderful that we have here. And I want to thank the two of you for being on the show, ladies. Any last words about this?
Yeah, the only last thing I was going to say is you can follow us that day on social media. As Claudia mentioned, we are going to be going around to the different restaurants. So if you're there, you might have a chance to be featured on, camera. We are going to be going live there, interviewing people, asking them how they feel, and just kind of have that nice, warm Sanford community feeling happening. So we will be there. We'll be roaming the streets in downtown that night, and we'll have a great time with all of you, and we're really looking forward to celebrating the best of Sanford.
That's right. And Claudia, any last words for you?
No, pretty much I second that. Like the same. I'm very excited to be doing this. Even though we had to postpone it a few times, but it's always fun to be part of this event.
It's finally here. September's finally here. My goodness.
The summer flew by.
Yeah, it actually did. Surprisingly.
It did. So, and I just want to also share that we all three are wearing masks today on this podcast. So again, if we sound
masks.
Yes.
City of Sanford masks.
So just wanted to notate that because we are following those CDC guidelines. So well, thank you for listening to Sanford Says. This is Lisa Holder, Communications Officer, and you could find this podcast wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts, as well as on the city website at sanfordfl.gov and the city social media, where we will have the Sanford Best of Sanford Awards live link streaming on our Facebook page as well and website. So thanks again for listening. Be well and stay safe out there, and keep Sanfording safely.